So if you're thinking about spending the weekend indoors streaming TV, you've got plenty of options. Mickey O'Connor is the editor-in-chief of TV Guide, and if anyone can help whittle down the choices, it's Mickey.
How are you doing?
Hi. So I hear you are a big fan of Master of None.
Yeah, so the second season is premiering on Netflix today. You know, it's kind of cool. At the end of the last season, Dev, who's played by Aziz Ansari, really funny guy who was on Parks and Rec, he goes to Italy. He breaks up with his girlfriend and goes to Italy. So the first 3 episodes are going to be in Italy. It's kind of cool.
I want to actually play you a clip. We've got a clip of that for folks who aren't very familiar with this.
Yep.
Feels very Eat, Love, Pray.
Yeah. I think that, you know, there's also a lot of Fellini. You'll see a lot of references to Italian films. Some of it's shot in black and white, subtitles, but also with a lot of humor. It's very funny.
What do you know about this season?
So I think that, you know, the first thing that I know is like I said, the first 3 episodes take place in Italy. When he comes back, there's going to be a lot of really great guest stars. John Legend, the musician, is one of the guest stars. Angela Bassett's going to be on, Bobby Cannavale. I also ask everyone to look out for an episode that is an entire episode that's just made up of Dev's first dates. And they all take place at the same restaurant, and you just see them one after the other.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I hope his parents make a reappearance.
They'll be back.
Right?
They'll be
will.
back for
okay,
sure.
good. I love
the
those
unsung heroes of the show.
They
Yeah,
are.
They're great.
They're his real parents in real life.
They are.
I want to you also suggest a show called Annie with an E. I want to play you a clip of that as well.
Sure.
I make up stories all the time. I could never do that.
I don't think imagination's my strong suit.
Really? I don't know what I'd do without mine.
Apparently this has wide age appeal.
Yeah, so these are based on the Anne of Green Gables novels, and you know, the interesting part about this is that the showrunner for this show is a woman named Maura Wally Beckett, and the reason why you might know her is because she won an Emmy for writing Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Now going from Breaking Bad to this is probably not like a typical career path, but as a result, I think that this adaptation has a little bit more of an edge. It's very topical. There's a lot of issues about bullying and feminism, and you know, it's all period. It takes place in 1890, but you know, I think that it's sort of topical and resonant for today.
So the show to catch up on that you say is House of Cards.
Right.
Tell me about it.
So House of Cards, you know, this is a show that has a lot of time between seasons, and so you know, the 5th season is premiering on May 30th. So this is my recommendation, that you can go to Netflix now, watch the first 4 seasons, catch up before the new season starts. So the interesting thing about season 5 is that at the end of the 4th season, you know, a move that's kind of characteristic of the show is that Kevin Spacey's character, Frank Underwood, he kind of turns to the camera and addresses it, and he has a little aside to the audience. So at the end of the 4th season, his wife, Claire, actually did the same thing for the first time on the show. So the plot of the show has sort of has their political careers sort of intertwined now. So the question is, you know, this new season, is this a show about Frank and Claire much more, rather than just about Frank? So
she's become such an emerging character. I mean, we're so fascinated by
Vice
her.
President, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, there's going to be some great new guest stars. Patricia Clarkson is going to be on, and Campbell Scott. Yeah, I mean, as always, I think there'll be treachery, excitement, you know, betrayals.
It's all of House of Cards. You can't have that show without that.
Nothing like the real Washington.
I was just going to say, some of us have given it up because the real thing is more fascinating. I want to ask you, if you are spending time with Mama on Sunday, what is the show to stream with Mom?
Well, I'll say not to be all Netflix, but you know, I watched over Christmas. I watched The Crown on Netflix with my mom.
Yeah.
Really great. But my recommendation is for a show called Grace and Frankie, which stars Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. My mom is a huge fan of those two actresses. You know, they've been in so many movies and TV shows and exercise videos.
And
it's about sort of these women who whose husbands both leave them for each other. And so these 2 women become friends because of that, and it's very funny. They go into business together. They have a new business this season that is put directly, they make sex toys for older ladies.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
on that note.
There we go. Perfect for mom.
Perfect for mom. Mickey O'Connor with TV Guide. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.